I'm here with senior tight end Miles Kitselman. Miles, you get that extra year of eligibility. How special is it to have one more season with this Tennessee football program?
Yeah, just thinking last year was my last year and pouring everything I had into it, that relief of having another year and kind of just being able to take a step back and have that confidence from the year before and really diving into your game and seeing what you really need to fix and what aspects of your game that you need to focus on means a lot to me.
And of course, this is year two, but you've been with other programs in the past. What separates UT from other programs like Alabama that you've been a part of?
Yeah, I would just say the family culture that we have here. I was close with a lot of guys over at that other school, but man, I'm close to everybody on this football team, coaching staff, janitors, cafeteria people. I mean, literally everybody is all in on this, and they every day give their all for Tennessee. And when you have a culture like that, and you have fans. That man just pour everything that they have into supporting us. I don't know how you can't just give everything to this program, and I just love it here.
And you mentioned that, it's like a family, it's a brotherhood. Specifically, this offense went through a little bit of a rough patch before that spring game. Why do you think this group and this unit can really push past that, prove people wrong, specifically on the offensive side of the ball with the players you do have on your roster?
Yeah, I think whenever you have something like that happen, it kind of just puts that chip on your shoulder and really puts it in perspective that you don't need anybody else outside of this facility to go win football games. And when you realize that, it's like, man, let's just go all in together. Everything we do, 100%, hold each other accountable, hold the standard to what it is. And yeah, I mean, whenever you have that chip on your shoulder, man, it just fuels the fire, and I love it, and I can't wait.
I hear you and Joey play Fortnite often. How is it getting to know him, and was it easy to create a bond with him?
Yeah, shout out to my duo partner on Fortnite. Man, Joey's one of those guys that he walks into the building, and man, you guys just click right off the bat. Super easy guy to get along with. You can tell that his heart is in a great spot, and has a great head on his shoulders. We hang out all the time, not just me and him, but groups of people. Just trying to get to know him, trying to welcome him into the program, and he's a great guy, and we got really lucky with him.
You obviously had a breakout year last year, specifically as a tight end, one of the strongest players in the country right now when it comes to your position. But off the field, you're on the leadership council. It just seems like you've really bought into this Tennessee program quickly. Why was it so easy for you to buy into it, and what about it do you like so much?
Yeah, I think just kind of the person that I am. I have a father that raised me to be a leader and buy into something and don't ever do anything to the half of your ability and go all in. And there's not a better spot in the country than Tennessee to do that for. Like I touched on with the fans and the culture and, the cafeteria people and the janitor. I mean, they all show up with a smile on their face every day because they're so lucky to be here. And I'm so lucky to be a part of this culture in Tennessee. And when you have people like that surrounded by yourself, I don't know how you can't put everything into that.
Last question for you. What about your personality off the field? Do you really want Vol Nation to embrace this season for your last collegiate year playing the game you love?
Yeah, I had conversations with my family about how I saw how much love, Cooper Mays and Brew McCoy got just because they'd been there a couple of years and how the fans embraced them and supported them and backed them no matter what. And, just talking with my family, like, man, I wish I had one more year because I know what that would do to the fans and I know how they would embrace me and support me. And now that I have that, I've seen it already, and I'm just ready to go out there and make them happy.
Thanks, Miles. Wishing you the best of luck this year. And reporting from Atlanta, I'm Emily Ray Cocker, and I'll send things back to you.